Good morning, dear students. Let's start part 2, chapter 10, Gravitation, subject Science, class 9. I hope you will enjoy. This is with the full of interesting facts on gravitation. Let's begin. Project topic here it's gravitation. Content that we are going to talk in this presentation is about the Kepler's law, gravitation, universal law, force of gravitation on Earth and on the moon, acceleration due to gravity, free fall, mass and the weight. Gravitation, as discussed in the introductory video, it is movement or the tendency to move towards a center of gravity, as in falling of the bodies to the earth is known as gravitation. Gravitational force. The force of attraction between any two particles in the universe is called the gravitation or gravitational force. For example, moving of planet around the sun in the universe or falling of an apple from tree towards earth. Moving of planets around the sun on its own axis, you can see in the first image. Second, falling of apple from the tree. Kepler's law. Let's revise Kepler's all three laws. The first law, John Kepler gave the following three laws to explain the motion of the planet. The first law of orbit says each planet moves around the sun in the elliptical orbit with the sun at one of its focus of the orbit. Foci is the plural form of focus. Second law of areas. The line joining the sun and the planet sweeps out equal area in equal interval of time. Let planets move from position A to B in a time t, then it moves from position X to position Y in the same time t. Then according to the Kepler's second law, area SAB is equals to area XYS. Law of period. The third Kepler law says that the square of time taken by a planet A to complete a revolution around the sun is directly proportional to the cube of semi-major axis of the elliptical orbit. That says that T is proportional to R cube. So you can say that the square of T upon cube of R is equals to constant. You can see in the figure how it has been explained. Universal law of gravitation. According to this law, the force of attraction between two particles or the body is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between these particles or the bodies. Relation between gravitation force between two bodies and the distance between them. Consider two bodies A and B having mass m1 and m2 respectively. Let distance between them be r. So m1 and m2 are the masses of two objects. So f1 is equals to f2 is equals to g into m1 into m2 upon r square. According to the law of gravitation, the force of attraction F or force of gravitation between these bodies is directly proportional to the product of masses of the body, that is F is directly proportional to m1 into m2 and inversely proportional to the square distance between the body, that is F is inversely proportional to r square. Combining equation 1 and equation 2, I get F is proportional to m1 into m2 upon r square, or F is equals to g into m1 into m2 upon r square. Here g is the constant and known as universal gravitational constant. Acceleration due to gravity. The acceleration on with which a body falls toward the earth due to earth's gravitational pull is known as acceleration due to gravity. It is denoted as small g. Factors on which acceleration due to gravity depends. They are directly proportional to the masses of the earth. Second, inversely proportional to the square of the radius of the earth. So F is equal to ma and g m upon r square is equal to ma. Then cancelling m both the side, we get A is equals to gm upon r square. This is the acceleration due to gravity g. Free fall. The falling of body of which only force of gravitation of the earth act is called the free falling. You might have heard of skydiving. Yes, that is nothing but the free fall. So the falling body of which only force of gravitation of the earth act is known as free falling body, and such fall of body is known as free fall. A freely falling body has acceleration equal to the acceleration due to gravity. You can see the image of free fall. Mass and the weight. Mass of a body is defined as quantity of a matter contained in a body. Since the mass of body is a measure of inertia of the body, so the mass is also known as inertia mass. The unit of mass in kilogram, that is kg. Weight, the force with which the body is attracted by the earth, is known as weight of the body. So let's see the difference between mass and the weight. This is an important question. Mass of the body remains constant, whereas weight of the body changes from place to place. You might have heard that your weight becomes 1/6 when you reach moon because of its gravity is lesser or 1/6 time than the earth. Mass of the body is never zero. Weight of the body at the center of the earth is zero. Mass is scalar quantity. Weight is the vector quantity. Mass is measured in kg. Weight is measured in the kilogram weight or the Newton. Mass is measured by the beam balance and weight is measured by weighing machine or the spring balance. So I hope you have understood so far. For the coming part or coming PPT, we will discuss all the discussed points so far in detail as the revision material. Some important notations. Radius of the earth is 6.4 into 10 raised to 6 meter. Mass of the earth is 5.98 into 10 raised to 24 kilogram. Gravitational constant is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square upon second square. G acceleration due to the gravity, that is 29.8 meter per second square. Acceleration on the moon, that is 1/6 g of earth. So these were some important notation you can remember, and they are just as the you can remember as the fact or the fun. For coming video, coming part, I'll discuss all the covered topic in final revision. So you can just simply go through it and you will memorize all the key points. Take care. Bye-bye.